So today at the junction, we had Barbara Lee Mays share with us this really interesting UN method dream work process. What I thought at first was that it was like dream interpretation done a different way, but actually what it was interviewing an object in our dream. So imagine if you have a dream that you dreamed recently, maybe it's a reoccurring dream that you've had, or maybe those dreams that are just like burned in your brain, they won't go away, those dreams. You can take any of those. Or if you're someone that hasn't dreamed in a while, or someone who doesn't remember their dreams like me, you can actually do this. Take three areas of your life and write them down, that the areas that are important to you. And then sit with those three areas and give it a color. And once you get a color, sit again once more with the color and let that color become an image. I did this just this morning and my color was like a grainy blue. And then when I sat with it, what appeared was a turtle. So I took that turtle and we started to do a process. And the process is essentially interviewing the object and have it communicate with us. So this is like metaphysical fun in my mind. What it what it really brought out for me is the reminder that everything around us is a part of us. There's a reason why it's there. And there's what's so beautiful about life and all of that around us is the meaning that we add to everything. And that meaning is so personal to each and every one of us. And so when I look around, not only just in my dream, but look around in my life, I really can pick any one thing and sit with it and interview it to give us perspective, something new. We can interpret by sitting and giving it that moment to speak to us. We're essentially allowing the meaning to arise. What was even more exciting about this is just the idea of what if we were to take something in our environment, in our lives that we're really struggling with? And it could be a person, a relationship, it could be, um, man, it could be an object that we're frustrated about that but we can't really do a lot with. Um, from anything from like a broken down fence to who knows, the barking dog across the road that just won't stop talking. I don't know. But the things that are bothering us, that give us that the grip, if we're having a hard time shaking it, this process of sitting with the object and giving it a voice is really what today's junction was about. And when you're meditating and you're giving yourself 10, 15 minutes, try this method. Sit with it and really allow the the item or the object or the dream or the person time to speak. Because when it speaks, what happens is we listen, we get new perspective. And from that perspective is where we can get empowerment and strength yet again in that area. So I hope this works for you. If this lights you up, give me a like, give me a comment. Um, Today was really, really magical, and I just wanted to share that as a reminder that, if you are struggling, here's a really great access to finding some peace around areas that we might be working on. So with that, have a great week. Talk to you soon.